Let's start adding some tags now. The first thing we want to do is test what we did to see if it works a little bit. So we go into our build libs batch file, just hit enter. It should build the data that needs to be rebuilt. R to run the game, and you see it's running the game from the very start, which is okay, but it's kind of a pain. So we'd like to have it run the game at the level we're working on to save us time of clicking around. There's a game config file in our POPA directory, or POPA art directory, or kind of art root directory. We want to set the wave ID in this game config.txt file to yellow 1, which is going to be the first yellow wave since we're working on the yellow wave. Now let's go back to our batch file and type R again, and now when we run it, we see that we are running the game from our starting point in yellow 1, but it's interesting. We just have this sky piece and the ground piece set. This is what we had set, but it's not tiling or repeating, so we're going to want to fix that. But let's just look a little longer to see if our guy is in there. Yep, there's our helper guy. Okay, so we're good. So we want to tile both those pieces in there. So let's load that envbase.cgb into the Shipyard Tool and select the floor. We're going to add a string buffer to that. It's going to be /game/tile, x, and that's what we're going to add to that. That's added. That's done. Now we're going to do the same thing for the sky piece. Add a string buffer, and in the string buffer string, we're going to add that tile in. I'm going to hit Alt-S here, and you see that this bumped up, signaling that it's saved successfully. Go back to my buildlibs.bat file, hit enter. It's going to rebuild just the file that needed to be built. R to run it again, and pull this into view. We can see now that it's got the whole background piece, the sky is tiling and the floor is tiling. So that's the beginning of that. There's other problems, we'll fix those next.